Quello che vorrei fare è provare a porre la domanda su quali azioni sono possibili appunto da parte della società civile, da parte delle istituzioni locali per cercare di in qualche modo reagire. Allora, io penso che uno dei punti assolutamente fondamentali in questo momento sia proprio l'investimento educativo, cioè davvero la formazione e la sensibilizzazione dei giovani, soprattutto nelle scuole, proprio sui valori dell'uguaglianza e sul valore anche del dialogo tra culture diverse, questo non in modo ovviamente in modo folcloristico come spesso si fa.
Is it possible to have strategies against prejudice?
I think it's a complete waste of time, because I think stereotypes are something that people need. They are good, they are necessary, and they are formulas that we use to identify the others in an easier way. It's a way to simplify our lives. So even if we fight against them, and then new stereotypes would arise, because it's natural for humans to find a way to understand better the others. Because it's easier not to analyze and to have a predetermined model in order to build your own beliefs and ideas about people, about the others, because now we're talking about people.
La comune reazione quando si viene appunto a sapere che io sono ebreo è di curiosità, di interesse per quanto riguarda gli aspetti religiosi e di criticità invece per quanto riguarda la politica legata appunto al conflitto israelo-palestinese.
If you ask people in Germany how many Jewish are in Germany, they say, yeah, maybe 1 million or 2 million or even 6 million. But actually it's about 200,000 Jews in the whole country, and not all are recognized as a Jew, and not all say they are Jews, and because of that the people have really a big interest.
Una volta mi ricordo che ero col mio velo, diciamo, stavo andando in bici, mi sono fermata al semaforo perché era rosso e un anziano così dal nulla esce fuori dicendomi: togliti quel velo, sei nel mio paese, devi rispettarlo, devi integrarti perché tu comunque sei una straniera, devi sottostare alle mie leggi. E io lì, io non ho risposto perché ero talmente scioccata perché non gli ho fatto niente. Eppure ci sono questi elementi, dico, in giro.
Both cultures are minorities for example, in Italy and in Germany and in Bulgaria. And are there any common prejudice against these two cultures? Against the Jewish and against the Muslim?
I think there is something common, and the common thing is that we are recognized as different than the others. And also a common interest in that sense is to be able to fight against this understanding of the people that we are different. This is common between the Jews and the Muslims, I believe.
The problem is to create a relation between the two communities because we are a minority, and to try to face together the problem of each other and to try to create a connection between one community and the other, and probably to have a more common ideas in the society, so to propose to the society these ideas and also topics, and also to present to the society. I am talking to Italian society that we have a political party that is very, I don't know how to say it politely, that has some xenophobic and racist visions. And we have to destroy these visions, and we can do it together. But okay, this is something that I hope, but to be pragmatic, I will be happy if someone look at Sheimeh and just ignore her and not ask her, oh, why you are, you are, and look at her and think, okay, maybe she's a terrorist, maybe she's, that it's not so uncommon in Italy. It's not so, and also I heard a lot about Israeli that love to go and fight against the world, and they think that I had an Uzi on my pocket, probably, I don't know, or Jewish that will conquer the world and have the world in their hands. It's stupid things, but people can also use it for I don't know, to solve their problem and to solve it with anger and with fighting the other. So it's a real problem. It's not just something that happens.
In my case, I don't want to live in an ignorant society. So that means I want to be accepted how I am and who I am, and my culture and my identity. So that means you are Turkish. It's excellent that you're Turkish.
I think prejudice and stereotypes sometimes are funny, but sometimes they are the first step of discrimination and xenophobia and racism. So we in Bulgaria, with my Jewish friends, both sides are minority in Bulgaria, and we face with such kind of discrimination and xenophobia based on prejudice too often. So we can fight together. We can make strategies against these hate crimes. For example,
examples?
For example, drawing on the wall of the mosque and synagogues. This is an example. Stereotypes sometimes they're very serious. They become a very serious problem. So we can make strategies together. We have a field, working field, very huge field. We can make a lot of together. This project is an example of this. Sitting here together, Jewish and Muslims and non-Muslims.
Jewish and Muslim religions have a lot of the same. Actually, the full story is the same, and I think it's a thing what we can build on to explain that there is not a lot of difference between Jewish and Muslim people.
I think the most common thing between Jews and Muslims is that we both want to be accepted for what we are, for the people that we are, not being accepted as a Jew or as a Muslim, but as a person.
I have a question for you. Before you said that for you it's important to be accepted, but what is the right way to be accepted in?
It is a part of a tolerance because tolerance has many steps. It's not very easy to explain tolerance, and in my point of view, tolerance could be ignorance. And this is what I don't like. And tolerance could also be valorization of my identity. That means of my culture. That means someone accepts me how I am, not ignorance. This is what is important for me. That means if someone accepts me how I am and who I am with my identity and with my culture, he doesn't have any problem with my background, with my religion. This is what I want to reach, in a way to be accepted and to be totally part of a society where I live with my background. I don't want to live in an ignorant society. So it's,
yes,
I don't mind that you're Jewish.
I understand you, but for example, in Italy there are a lot of people who don't want you to take a part in his society, and so maybe you have to ignore them and go on. But that doesn't mean you to be in ignorance.